Mount Morris was considering taking a big step toward building a new police shooting range and fire department training center. The location for that proposed new training complex would have been next to an elementary school, and that led to some concerns among neighbors. The plan to rezone that land has been voted down by the Mount Morris Planning Commission. Mid-MichiganNow's Andrea Flores was at tonight's meeting and tells us what happens.
Right now, there isn't a single shooting range in Genesee County for Mount Morris city or township officers to practice at. They have to travel all the way to Lapeer, Shiawassee, or Birch Run just to complete required training. But having a shooting range so close to a school is raising some concerns about safety and noise. Mount Morris planning commissioners voted down a zoning ordinance that would have opened the door for a new police shooting range and fire training center on nearly 90 acres of city-owned land. Mount Morris Police Chief Kevin Mihailov says local training is critical, and right now they're driving to Birch Run for required firearms practice.
It's a 20-minute drive one way for one of our guys to go. So there's scheduling issues, there's some overtime issues. We're already short-staffed right now. So. The chief introduced an alternate training option. Another police gun range is scheduled to be built in the city of Flint in 2026 or 2027. And when it's available, Mount Morris first responders can train there. Planning Commission Vice Chair Yusuf Harold says that changes everything.
I think that option, for lack of a better word, saved the day. Many of the residents were opposed to having a gun range in their backyard. That option actually, I think, eased their minds somewhat.
Harold says he supported the original proposal because police need to be prepared.
If our law enforcement is not prepared to tackle, to neutralize different threats that come about in this world we're living in, I have a problem with that as a resident of the city.
But residents like James Fournier, who lives directly behind the property, says a shooting range there would have been a serious risk.
If you look at shooting range accidents, a lot of them occur in homes directly behind the range, wherever the focus of the range is. And in this case, that range was going to be shooting towards the tree streets in Mount Morris and Montague Elementary.
Chief Mihailov says they've considered people's concerns.
At no point, any way, shape, or form would I ever think about doing such a training ground center if it was going to endanger the public in any way, shape, or form, especially children. This is about saving people, maintaining, training, and doing the best job that we can. But in the end, it's about saving lives. The Mount Morris City Council could also review the proposed plan. Reporting in Mount Morris, Andrea Flores, Mid-MichiganNow.